We are getting back to our raffle draw days. How many of you did enjoy our raffle draw days every week? In fact, I remember Team Excel, you won the raffle draw one time, I think 10,000 or thereabouts. It was, what do you even do with that 10,000? What did you do with the 10,000?
I refilled my gas. That very day, my gas got finished. So I just have to like.
Oh my God. Can you imagine that? It was really awesome. Mama Kainde, you told me yesterday you did enjoy you won the raffle, right? Like you won the promo like twice. It was awesome. So we're getting back to our promo days. This time around, it is now mega promo. What is the mega promo about? Sponsor 2 persons in a week. You qualify for a promo for a raffle draw of 5,000. So every week, people will be winning 5,000. 2 persons must go home with 5,000 every week. Then, added to that promo, to make sure you are laughing, you want to win it? Added to that promo, you will be collecting and be going back with 20,000 naira if you sponsored 10 persons in a month. And let me even add it up so that it cannot be a mega super promo. If you are the first person that did it, you are not going home with 20,000. You are going home with 40,000 naira. Can you imagine that? Then that is awesome. This is good. This is good. So we are getting back there again. And I need all of us to charge up to this. Yeah, the 90 days routine challenge has come to stay finally, and we are not turning back on it. It is a continuous affair. Okay? If you don't hit it up this month, you will hit it up next month. And our goal is to ensure that we sponsor minimum 10 persons every single month. That's all. Every month. Someone may ask me, so how can I do it? Trust me, if you can follow our trainings and our teachings exactly the way it is, you will surely make it. And you know, those of you, how many of you were here yesterday night during the business meeting? How many of you were here? Let me see wave your hand. How many of you were here? Let me see wave your hand. And you were happy. See the number of, for the very first time, we had almost 20 persons in our night business meeting. In fact, I had a little network disconnection. Okay, so I started the Zoom meeting. That's I think by 7:33. Yes, 7:33. I started the business meeting. So as at that 7:33, immediately I opened the Zoom meeting. Guess what happened? Everybody started connecting. Everybody, pum, 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 everywhere. Yes, everywhere. People started connecting. People started connecting. And guess what? That's all that we wanted. That's all been all that we wanted. So how many of you were happy yesterday? Let me see with your hand. You were happy yesterday. Let me see with your hand, please. Let me see with your hand if you were happy yesterday. I'm not seeing you. Okay, I can see Mama. I can see Madam Scholar. Madam Scholar, let me hear from you. How are you, ma'am? Madam Scholar, how are you?
Good morning, sir.
Yeah,
I'm fine, thank you, sir.
There's a lady we invited.
Yes, sir.
Have you spoken
Yeah,
with her?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I did at night.
Okay, so what did she tell you?
She said she was asking questions. She said she would be interested in opening 3 accounts.
Three accounts, yeah.
I encouraged her to go. So today, I will continue from where we stopped.
Definitely.
I'll ask her to, to contact you and send the everything to you this morning.
Oh. Are you saying that she's making payment this morning?
She told me that she's interested in doing 3.
Now let me tell you what to do.
So I now.
Let me tell you what to do. Okay, don't miss out on this opportunity. The woman is paying. She was having doubts about, will I? How will she use the connecting system? I said, Mama. In fact, I had to pause. I tell you, Mama.
Yes,
she told you.
Yes, sir. She was even asking me. She asked me to advise her. So I told her to start with 3. That I even started with 3 too. As time goes on, she will be adding more accounts. So she was asking me about that if you don't connect, that he told her about something about connecting systems. So I now told her, yes, that if you don't connect, it will not end. I told her that the system that, pays us, the system through which you can, invite people, you share your businesses, so that with others, as they connect, then she will be paid. That is all about it. So she has not gotten back. I will get back to her this morning after the lectures, after the lesson. So she has interest. She wants to join.
Let me tell you what you need to do. Don't leave her behind. Just get to her right away. Are you hearing me? Don't leave her behind. Get to her right away. It's very, very important.
Okay.
Okay, because she's paying. She's paying. I'm sure. Okay, all right. So can't you see? Okay, please go ahead. What do you say? Go ahead. What did you say? You were saying something, Madam Scholar.
I was asking if she contacted you yesterday.
Yes, we had a chat yesterday, a long chat.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
sir.
what you need to do right now?
The other person opted out. So I will find out today what happened. Maybe I will invite him again to the Zoom meeting.
Okay.
Probably something happened. Maybe his credit data finished or whatever. I looked for her this morning, but I couldn't see him. So I'll get back to him after the school this morning.
In fact, this morning now, as we're talking, I even got a message now from another partner, another invitee that came. That's from Abdulaziz Omeiza Abdullahi. I'm telling you, yesterday's meeting was awesome. It was beautiful. So guess what? Look at the excitement. Let's build on it. Let's build on it. I'm telling us, let's not drop. Let's build on. And the script we are using are so beautiful and powerful. Did you use the script yesterday, Madam Scholar?
Yes, I did, and I posted on my status. Even one of my relations from Abuja told me that she's interested. Just shortly, I saw it shortly before the meeting, so I told her I will get back to her today.
Beautiful.
So I will. And I put it on Facebook too, so that she saw it on my WhatsApp status.
Okay.
And sent me a message. I'll get back to her this morning.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, but are there other persons that maybe chatted it up from Facebook? Because that's one thing again. Many of us will go and make posts on Facebook, and people will be responding, and then we won't respond to them. In fact, the one I did on Facebook, if you see the way people are responding, I am telling them, contact, register, do this, do that, because that's what you need. And in fact, the more you engage on discussions on that, the more people we're going to be seeing the post on Facebook. If you have not posted that banner on Facebook as a post with the message I sent us, you are wrong.
No, I did. I posted it.
Yeah.
But on WhatsApp status.
It's very important. Make sure everyone here should make sure they post it on their Facebook account. I'm going to be checking your Facebook account. Post it there. There is a message I left below. When you post it, people will be contacting you. How can I get to you? How can I get the details? And then ask them to drop their numbers for you privately on maybe on your messenger, Facebook Messenger. And then from the numbers you get, then you can now call them using the script. Let me tell us, this is working. I'm very sure this is working. Okay. All right. Mr. Toby, how many of your invitees attended yesterday? Mr. Toby, how many of your invitees attended yesterday? How many?
Good morning, sir. About
good morning.
Six of them.
Ooh, wow.
That's 6, 5, 6.
Using the script, right?
Yeah.
What was the
Mesa?
No worry. What was when you were making the phone call using the script? Okay. What is the response like? What was the response like?
It was very, very positive. They were so excited. People were eager to know more. They were highly interested, and they were looking forward to. Most of them, it was just the network. Some of them were like, there was no light, battery, and so they are just asking for the next date. So I will still get back to them after the training.
Okay, all right, that's awesome. Team Excel, how many persons did you invite yesterday? How many persons came yesterday through your own invitation? Team Excel, how many? How many? Okay, you are talking about how many persons that came. Team Excel, do you remember how many persons attended through your own invitation yesterday? You don't know. You would have checked. Now that's another thing you should have checked. Okay. Try always all the time to make sure you know the number of persons that attend your meetings, because that's the way you have to call the people that attended your meeting and say thank you to them. Now that's the next message I'll be giving us. Okay. Now, if there are people that booked for the business meeting yesterday, all right, and they didn't attend, there is a script you will have to use in calling them because they already booked for the meeting. There must be something that helped them back. Oh, I have someone beautiful here. Oh, where is she? Where is she? She disconnected. That's Mommy Posede Arehun and then Madam Soita Taiwo. Madam Soita Taiwo, good to have you in the meeting today. Wow, it's been long. And I can even see Madam Tinubu. See these great women. Wow, good to be here. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Wow, 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 wow. Something beautiful and great is happening in our team already. I'm telling you, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have you. So make sure anyone that says, I will attend the meeting, and the person didn't attend the meeting finally, ensure that you get back to them. It's very important. Get back to them. Call them. Oh, you booked for the business meeting. Should I reschedule you, or would you love to go for a recorded video of? Make sure you get back to them. And then I have the recorded video of yesterday. Thank God for the network nearly took us down. Okay, but we finally came back and it was good. All right. You saw people responding. About 4 persons has already contacted me. They are interested. Added to the one of this morning. So make sure you get back to them, all of them. Don't forget what we are building. 30 persons in 90 days. That's how you build momentum. Don't just do this for yourself. Those of you that are leaders and you have success lines, as you are focusing on this 30 days recruiting challenge, trust me. 90 days recruiting challenge, trust me. Every member of your team focuses also on it. So let's listen to Matt Morris and see why it's important to work really hard within 90 days and make sure you are putting in 30 persons. But before then, someone asked me a question and said, sir, are there going to be a time when I'm going to stop? I answered the person, practically. I said, last year, there were some times I didn't do much, but I earned the millions in the business. So practically puts you in a place where you can earn very well after you build the business to a certain level. Then I answered the person again, with the second illustration. I said, have you seen Coca-Cola at any given point in time stop running adverts? Coca-Cola. Have you? Listen, prospecting, inviting, and having people come into the business, it is a continuous affair. People come, people go. People, people are being given birth to, and then people are dying. Yes. People are here tomorrow. They are here today. They are gone tomorrow. So if a business says, I don't want to build any more customers anymore, I don't want customers anymore, and then trust me, everything dies down. So you may come up now and tell me, I now have success lines, leaders that are working. There is a way this business functions. Everybody tends to move with the same attitude and character of the leader. If the leader is not producing results, I'm telling you on time, you will not produce. It will affect you. It will surely affect you. So many of you that are complaining about your team members not attending meeting, they are not responding to me, they are not doing this one, they are not doing that one. Watch your productivity. They are not recruiting. When last did you recruit? You're just sitting down, you recruited only 2 persons, and then you want to put everything on top of their head. Show them how to do it by example. Show them. Lead by example. All right? So that's the importance of the magic number of 30. So let's listen to Matt Morris and see why we shouldn't joke with the 90 days recruiting challenge. Recruiting 30 persons in 90 days, that is 10 persons every single month. We've done this before. So let's listen and see why it is so important. It's just an 8 minutes video, just only 8 minutes video. All right, it will bring you much value.
Okay, welcome back. We're going to be talking about the magic of 30. And when I say the magic of 30, what I mean is going out and personally recruiting 30 people fast. And consider this a challenge from me to you, is for you to go out and put in 30 people. And from my experience, if you really want to create momentum within your group, you need to put those 30 in the business within a 90-day time frame. So that's 10 personals a month. Obviously, very, very doable for anyone who really, really gets serious, especially with the knowledge that you've gotten in Millionaire School on prospecting, on inviting, on presenting, on closing. There is absolutely no reason why you can't go out and sponsor 10 people a month over the next 3 months.
Exactly.
Now, if you want to supercharge your results, you can do a little bit more. Now, it's been true for me. Every time I've created huge momentum, it's because I've put in a lot of people fast. We talked in the last module about the law of compressed activity, but there is just some magic in the law of 30 and putting in 30 people fast. Now, this is what my mentor said with me. He said years ago, this is when I was not earning, had never earned a six-figure income. And he said, if you go put in 30 fast, then that'll turn into thousands. 30 will turn into thousands if you put in 30 fast. Now, he actually didn't say, he didn't specify a time frame, and me not being overly analytical, for me, I just thought as fast as possible. I got to do it within 1 month. And I don't know how I did it, but I ended up putting in 30 personals in 1 month. So in case you're wondering, like, if you're thinking to yourself, well, I don't know if I could do that. Listen, when I put in 30 personals in 1 month, I was 24 years old, had been working as a waiter at a steakhouse. I was $30,000 in debt. I was living at home with my mom. I had nothing going on for me. I had never had any success, tangible success in network marketing. I didn't have a group to bring over, nothing like that. I just decided enough was enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm going to go after it. And here's how the numbers have worked out for me then. It's how the numbers have worked out for me ever since. And it's how I typically always see the numbers. And this is probably why I don't know why the magic is in 30, but if you look at it like this, out of every 30 personals that you put in, if you go back to the last couple modules ago, when we talked about out of every 10, you end up getting about 2. And from what I've seen and the way most network marketing companies design their compensation plans, you're going to need anywhere between 3 and 6 leaders, 3 and 6 people in different, lines of lineage or different lines of sponsorship, different organizations. You're going to need anywhere from 3 to 6. And so out of 30, if you're getting 2 out of every 10 that you put in, then you put in 30, obviously you end up getting 6. And so, my suggestion is you obviously put them in super fast. You can do it over a longer time frame. But again, the law of compressed activity doesn't take effect, and you're going to make a lot less money long term. And so here's what I heard someone say one time is, when you die and at the funeral, how many people carry your casket? You got 3 on each side. You got 6 people to carry your casket. So here's the reality. If you can find 6 when you're dead, you can find 6 when you're alive. So let's carry this out a little bit more, and let's talk about, what you would have to do from a closing ratio. If you're going to put in 30 fast, then and let's say your closing ratio is 1 out of every 5 people that you show, then, you do 150 exposures, you enroll 30 people. And so most people look at that 30 and it's like, all right, I'm going to go after the 30. I'm going to go after the 30, but they don't look at how many people end up saying no if you close 1 out of 5. So you're going to have 120 people tell you no. And I'll tell you the main reason why people, and even you, this is the biggest reason why you probably will not go out and enroll 30 people. It's not because you have a challenge finding 30 people who will say yes. There's 30 people out there. The challenge is you're afraid of the 120 people who say no. And the reality.
Take note of that. Don't go, sitting down and then just focusing on the 30 that will say yes to you. See, if you just meet 30 people now, there's every probability that those 30 people will not say yes to you. That's the reality. To be able to put in at least 30 in a month, 30, you have to be ready to do what? To make sure you have minimum. For them here, in the training here, he's talking about 150. But in our team, what do? We're actually running 120 per month. To be able to recruit 10 persons in a month, we are looking at what? 120 persons per month. Every single week. having 30 people seeing our business, 10 watching the recorded video. Broadcast that video. Don't joke with it. Call people on phone. Use the script I've given you. If I should send the recorded video to you, would you make our time and watch it within 6 hours? Get them to say yes and tell them, I will call you after 6 hours or in the next 6 hours to get your feedback and then to get you started in the project. Don't just send videos to them. Call people on phone and tell them, I'm going to be sending you the video. And if I should send you this video, would you watch it? Broadcast the video. What will it cost you? What will it cost you? Now we have the YouTube channel of the video. Now we have the YouTube version of the video. Now we have the mobile version of the video. Thank God I was able to get the video down to the mobile version that can enter on WhatsApp. Let's broadcast it. Let's broadcast it. After the Millionaire School, make our time. You are supposed to call or get to at least 10 to 20 persons. Discipline yourself to do it. Don't tell me, sir, I talked to 30 persons and they said no. Tell me how you exposed our business to 120 and never get a response. I gave us a challenge yesterday and I said, if you expose this business to 120 persons in a month, in a month, and you don't get good result, I said, let me know. I will write you a check. If you did 15 accounts, I will write you a check of double of that 15 accounts. It's impossible. What possible? Chap, 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 chap. For those of you that know that language from me. Cha, 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 cha. Or possible. Cha, 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 cha. Can you see how confident I am working the system? Can you say how confident? Because I have worked the system and I've tested it and I've seen that it works. Anytime you see me talk like this, I will write you a check, I will do this. It means that there is a level, let me give you an example. All of us believe that God can heal, but it's another thing to see somebody from your house that was born blind and then someone prayed for him and then the eyes opened. See, there's a level of belief you will not have. There's something they call experiential knowledge of something. You don't have what is called a head knowledge. Right now, everything I'm giving you here is what we call head knowledge. It's head knowledge. Head knowledge is wonderful. But you have to step up to have what we call an experiential, a working knowledge of that thing. And the only way you can have a working knowledge of a thing is when you commit everything about you into that thing, not haphazardly. No. You can have a working knowledge of our system by doing it casually and being, today you are up, tomorrow you are down, tomorrow you are up. They are encouraging you every day. When would you stop to be encouraged to attend Millionaire School? When would you stop? When would you tell yourself, I will be regular with the Millionaire School, I will be focused on a 90 days recruiting challenge, I am going to do this thing for the next 90 days. Let me see what Engineer So said is, whether it's working. Let me work it and see. Okay, I will prove you wrong. Go. Okay, see, I will do this thing. I will do it. Let me see whether it will work. How many of you will commit your heart and say, I will do it? Don't tell me, sir, I will try. I will try is a language of mediocres. You will not make it by saying I will try. Don't tell me, sir, I will do my best. Forget about doing your best. What do you mean by doing your best when better is possible? What I need to say is this. I am going to succeed in this business, doing whatever it takes to succeed. It is until you get to that point you say, I will do whatever it takes. That is the point where you start getting the result. When we are talking about exposing our business to 120 persons in a month, some of us, it in the enter one ear, they come off another ear. So some of us, it is not possible at all. 120 in a month, trust me, it is possible. When you become radical, anybody you shake your hands with in your church is for the business. In fact, there's someone that is here, Madam Blessing, you were a great source of encouragement to me that time. I heard that they were calling, all of a sudden, they were calling you Madam Dreamer Life. Everywhere, Madam Dreamer Life. This lady recruited so much of her bankers, as in church members, bankers, and it exploded her business. The reason why some of you, you are still having, little results in your business, little or no result, is because you are not completely sold out. How can you sell a product or a service you are not sold to? How can you? A business, you are still standing one leg in, one leg out. That's what we call scam. If you are like one leg in, one leg out, there is a scam to you. Seriously, you're about to scam people. I don't believe that. When someone to sell something to me, I'm going to ask the person, are you using this product? Listen, are you completely sold on this product? When you meet people that are completely sold on the product, they can give you any kind of guarantee, even when they don't know much about the product. Not to talk of people like us. What testimony again do you need? Among us, we have millionaires. There are people that started with Mama Agnes. Today, you saw her now. She has ended over $1 million. What proof again do you need? Some of us saw Mama Kehinde when she started. Today, you've seen her earn almost 700,000. What proof again do you need? Some of us were here when Mama Sachochi joined the business, and she has earned, he has earned more than 600,000, almost 700,000. What proof again do you need? Some of us saw Mom Yolushola today. I saw Mom Yolushola when she joined. As it was like, I said, who is this woman? I remember that I chatted that up. I said, Mama, I like your spirit. What proof again do you need? I know when Team Excel joined this business, I encouraged her and told her, join this, do this business. See the way she's posting her lot. Last alert, 58,000. Every day she's thanking me for being part of the business. What proof again do you need? What proof again? Mommy Morayo, how many months were you in the business and you see yourself make over 100 and something thousand naira? What proof again do you need? We have the proofs among us. We don't need any external proof. We don't need to lie. We have the proofs among us. I'm actually calling on us this morning to be completely sold out to this business. Pour your whole being into this business. That is how your new result, the new result and the new heights you desire in this business will come out. Stop playing what I call, safety game. Stop playing safety. Stop playing safe in this business. You will not make it there. Throw your whole self into it. That is when your new personality, the new results and the new levels you've been looking for, that's when it will emerge. Those of you that have been taught on how to present physically, book trainings you didn't plan for. Book it. Say you are coming. Put yourself in a place where every single day your calendar is filled up with events. Put it there. Put yourself in a position where you cannot fail. That's the only way your true you will emerge. Burn that bridge. That option B, burn it off. The greatest enemy of success is option B. I beg. No. Don't do that. Don't have that kind of mentality. There is a place for the job you have, and there is a place for the work you have, for the business you have. Give this business time. Don't focus on the 30. Focus practically on the 120 every month that get to see this business. I am so happy having many of us connecting. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who is bringing them here, but I'm happy to see everyone here. I can see Mama Mensa Grace. I love you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for being here. I'm really happy to have you here in the meeting. I can see here, Madam Opadotun Grace. Wow, good to have you in the meeting today. So let's finish up the training. Focus on the 120 that will not register. Don't focus on the 30 that you say you didn't register. Expose this business to a good number of people, and you will see people saying yes to you.
Is the biggest fear in the world is the fear of rejection. It's not the fear of public speaking. The fear of public speaking, again, that's just the fear of being rejected publicly. It is a rejection. If you think about, going out and asking someone on a date or something like that, it's that rejection that holds you back. And so you've got to get over that. And something that we talked about in the closing module, it's something that if you didn't write this down, write it down again. Here's one of the secrets. When you stop being afraid of people saying no, they start saying yes. And so hopefully you're going to do a lot better than enrolling 1 out of every 5 people that you show. If you get good at this, you should be able to enroll 1 out of every 3, maybe even 1 out of every 2, depending on your product and price points and so forth. But worst case scenario, let's say you enroll 1 out of 5. And if you're not enrolling 1 out of 5, you really don't need to worry so much about the scripts that you're saying. I just had someone message me the other day and they said, I've been using your you know, contacting scripts, and I've said this and I've said this and I've said this, and I did it with 50 people and no one gave me their number. And I promise you the scripts work. I've used them. I've had massive teams use them. They work without a doubt. If you're not having the results, you've got to go back to week number 1 and you got to work on you. So
Exactly.
the law of the lid is always in effect. Your success is never going to grow beyond who you are as a person. And so worst case scenario, you should be at 1 out of every 5. So you're getting 120 no's. And because people try and avoid the no's, that's why they don't get the yeses. And so the false belief in network marketing and in life period is that you're going to go have success in life, but you're going to avoid failure. You're going to avoid rejection at all costs.
That's a lie.
So imagine where you're sitting right now, where you're standing. If you got, you know, rejection or failure on your left side and you got success on your right side, well, naturally people want to turn to the right and only go towards success. But the reality is they're not on two sides. It's right in front of you. But what's in front of you is the rejection, and what's beyond the rejection
is success.
So you got to be willing to just go through the no's. And what I'm going to encourage you to do is just go for no. Focus on the 120. So instead of focusing on the 30, focus on the 120. Now, if you think I'm crazy, and I even thought when I heard someone talk about this, in fact, there's a great book called Go for No. I would recommend you get that book. In fact, if you are serious, if you're a professional, go get that book, go read that book. But a lot of the basic behind the book is that, you know, people never get the yes because they're afraid of the no. And you might think that if you're going for no, if your goal is to get 120 no's, you're going to get less yeses. Well, what I have found to be the case is you don't get less yeses. You actually end up getting more yeses. Why? Because the fear goes away. And when you stop being afraid of the no's, people start saying yes.
Exactly.
And you end up having more posture. You're having more certainty. You have a heightened sense of urgency. And so things just work out better when you go for the no. And again, the faster you recruit, the better the numbers work out. And so put in a lot of people fast. Focus on getting a lot of no's really, really fast.
Exactly. How many of us, we are going to do all that it takes? I'm not saying I'm going to try my best. No, don't tell me you will try your best. Don't tell me you will try. You know, you give it a trial. No. How many of us, you are willing to give it all that it takes to see yourself start recruiting 10 persons in a month? See, let me end with this. Many times what it needs is this. Trust me, I have done this. All of us listening to me today, we have relationships. I've done this in the past. We have relationships of, people that in our lives that they don't even care to know whether the thing is real or not real. For the fact it is you that brought it, it's a yes. How many of you have such people in your life? You've brought much value to them. You've impacted their life so much that they trust whatever you bring to them. Let me see wave your hand if you have such people in your life. Let me see wave your hand. Quickly. Let me see with your hand. Let me see with your hand. All right. I can see Mommy Grace. I can see Mommy Yeniron. I can see. Now listen to me. I want to ask you I can see Mommy Morayo. What's keeping you back from reaching out to them? See, when I get to those kind of people, I tell them, see, this is a business support project, but I assure you with my support, you will succeed. Come on. What are you scared of? I assure you with my support, you will succeed. All I need from you is the willingness to work with me. And I assure you with my support, you will succeed. What do you think that I do when I come to business meeting? All of you see me brag about so many things. And I keep saying it. I can walk the streets of any city I've been to, and nobody will ever point a hand at me and say, yeah, I collected his money. No. No one will ever say that. Do you know why? I keep to my words when it comes to this business. If I say I'm going to work with you, if I say I'm going to support you, if I say I will do everything possible to help you succeed, I'm going to do it. The problem is that some of you here, cannot even hold your own self accountable. You can't even hold yourself accountable to do what you say you will do for yourself, not to talk of what you will do for someone else. If you can't come to a place where you hold yourself accountable, you can for yourself. You cannot hold yourself accountable for someone else. So the problem is always about you. You don't believe in yourself. You will do what you say you will do. That's the problem. And I need us to deal with that today. All of us here today, we desire a whole new level in this business, a whole new horizon, a whole new experience. We want a new air, a place where you are earning hundreds of thousands, seeing your account growing every day. It is possible, but you must have to throw your whole self into it. You have to throw your whole self in. If you want to kickstart and start a momentum, build momentum, you want to start taking action and build momentum. See, let me tell you, especially where you have momentum in the past and it dropped, you need to throw your whole self into it. This is not a time at all in our business where we say, "Oh, I will make invitations today and I will leave it to tomorrow." No. This is a time where you have to give it all. Give it all. Full throttle. Give it all. That's what it takes. On Thursday, we'll be having another business meeting. On Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Yesterday was awesome. Yesterday, we were over 19 persons in number in the business meeting. Let's expect to see ourselves hit over 50 in number. Let me tell you, I am very, very convinced in my spirit with the way things are going that on Thursday, we'll be having over 50 persons in attendance in our business meeting or come Thursday, 7:30 p.m. What are you going to do about it? I will leave you with this word. What you do immediately after this millionaire school reveals your heart. What you will do about your business immediately after millionaire school. Today, this morning, this afternoon, not tomorrow. What you will do now, once I end this meeting, reveals your true intent, your true desires. If you truly desire to move to a whole new level in this business, you will start acting immediately. You will go to the WhatsApp groups, get those scripts, and start contacting everyone that said they're going to be in the meeting. Anyone that attended the meeting, closing on them. That's what you will do. But if your desires are just mere wishes, I'm sorry, you will not do anything. God bless you real good. We are doing so well. Everyone that connected for the first time, after a long time here, I really appreciate all of you. Mama Soita and Taiwo, I don't know what kept you off for some time, but I really appreciate you so much. Mama Padotun Grace, wow, I remember you were inducted to this year. I really appreciate you for coming in. Mommy Olufumilayo Tinubu, it's been long. I really appreciate you, Mama. I really appreciate you. Madam Mensa Grace, I really appreciate you for being here. Mommy Olushola, always steady. Mama Scholar, always steady. Oh, Daddy Morgan, always steady. Mommy Murayo, always steady and stable. Mama Keyinde, Sachochil, Mama Agnes, Madam Blessing, consistent leaders. Sir Daniel Gabriel, I promise you your consistency will pay you off. Thank you so much, each and every one of you that made it to the business meeting. Don't forget, we are being raised to become leaders that drive change. I want you to unmute yourselves right now and say it as if you mean it. Beat your chest quite really hard and tell yourself, I'm becoming a great leader that drives change.
I'm becoming a great leader that drives change.
Let's say it again as if we mean it. I'm becoming a great leader that drives change.
I'm becoming
a great leader that drives change.
Make sure you go to the WhatsApp group. There are so many messages on the WhatsApp group. I will post this recorded video. Make sure all your partners that didn't attend the millionaire school watching this recorded video. God bless you, really good. Love you all. Let's keep making invitations. Let's keep following people up. Keep following people up and start closing on them. Today, right now, let's do something about our business. I love you. You have a lovely day. Bye-bye.
I was at rock bottom. I was broke and I was broken. I got fired from 5 different jobs. And then I got pregnant with my son unexpectedly. And then at 8 months, my son's father went to prison. And when my son was 8 months old, I went to the ATM to get $20 out the bank because I didn't have any Pampers for him. And in order to get $20 out, You got that $20 in. I had $11.42. And I still can't tell the story without getting emotional because of my story. For 2 days, I had to wrap my son in a towel. But something happened, Steve, in those 2 days. My son laying on his back at 8 months. I have a towel over him, and I have my hand on his stomach saying, "Don't you worry, Jelani. Mommy will never be this broke again." And I made a decision. I was bankrupt. And every stinking thinking I had, I was bankrupt in trying to protect my pride. I was bankrupt in trying to be all that in a bag of chips and a bowl of grits falsified. I was bankrupt in trying to not ask anyone for help. I was bankrupt in everything that was holding me and keeping me where I was. I've always talked a good game, but I wasn't doing anything with my gift. And all that thing about potential, I was tired of having potential. I wanted to have my now. And I looked at that baby at 8 months and I said, I want to transform your life. Because you didn't ask to come into this chaos. As an African-American male child in South Central Los Angeles, with a single mother whose father's in prison, he had a 66% chance of going to prison himself. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. So I have to be willing to drastically transform myself so that I can become the woman that I know I can be. And that's what I began to do. I was radical. See, my grandmother said that conviction and comfort don't live in the same
block. Exactly.
If you're going to be convicted about something, you might have to go through some discomfort. But if you want to stay comfortable, why don't you just relax where you are, because that's where you're going to stay. Right. And so are you willing to reinvent who you are? Are you willing to kill away the procrastination? Are you willing to kill away the excuses, the blame game? I never let people call me a single mom by my title. I'm Lisa Nichols, who happens to be a single mother. Don't define me by my circumstances. Define me by my intention. At some point, I have to stop asking, can I be great? Can I be brilliant? Can I be okay and still be accepted? I just stopped asking permission and just gave notice unapologetically, not in a braggadocious way, not in a way that shrunk anyone else, in a way that said, I only got one life, and I'm going to ride this one till the wheels fall off. And that was the beginning of me rescuing myself. I realized that I am my rescue. No one else is my rescue. I am